Good morning, everybody. It is October 7th, and welcome to day 7 of Vlogoween. So I woke up this morning and I did what I do at the beginning of every day, which is rotate my little pieces of Kohakutou while they're drying. And then I saw mold. I was so distraught. It's not on all the pieces, but like it's showing up on some of the pieces here, and I've already thrown away half of them because I saw mold on them. But I'll have to check them very carefully. When I was telling one of my friends about how I was making this thing out of agar, she told me that she hasn't really seen agar used in cooking before because she studied biology in college, and in a lot of her labs, they used agar as a base in petri dishes to grow cultures because I guess it's a extremely hospitable environment for microbes. I watched so many recipe videos, I read through so many blogs of people making it, and not once did anyone mention the possibility that while you're leaving your Kohakutou out to dry, it might get moldy if it's contaminated with any microbe that's around it because it is such a hospitable environment for microbes. So I think I realized what happened. This was day 4, right? I have a layer of parchment paper on top of the pan so that dust and debris or any random hair or something doesn't fall into it. So I usually take it and then I flip it and then I rotate the little Kohakutou and then I put the parchment paper back on top. And yesterday when I was doing it, I accidentally moved it like this. So the part that touches the Kohakutou touched my counter. And I think that it picked up some microbes from my counter. It must have, because it was only the pieces that were really tall that were touching the parchment paper that had the mold. I checked very carefully because I'm not about to eat mold right now. But I had to get rid of like 70% of my Kohakutou, and I'm so sad because I was so excited. It's kind of hard to see, but this is kind of the texture they should have on the outside, this kind of frosted glass look that's not too sticky. Some of the smaller pieces have it, but not all of them. But I think I'm just gonna eat them because I don't want them to go bad. They taste really good. They just don't have, like you can see it's like shiny. I'm just gonna eat it. Because they taste really good. I'm so sad. I was so sad throwing them away. And I'm really surprised that none of the recipes mentioned it. Like, I feel like I can't be the only one who has experienced this. If you are looking to try it, it might get moldy, so be extra careful that no contaminants of any kind come into contact with the Kohakutou while it's drying. As a consolation for myself for having to throw away 70% of the dessert that I was really looking forward to, I'm going to try making Conchas today, which is, again, like a new recipe for me. I haven't actually made them before, but they're a kind of Mexican pastry that are a sweet loaf with a sweet, crumbly, like cookie texture thing on top. When you're feeling disappointed about having to get rid of dessert, just make more dessert, right? That's always the answer. Conchas are also a recipe that has like, you need to do short bursts of things and then let the dough rise for like an hour at a time. So it lends itself easily to someone like me who is trying to take like short breaks after every hour for the sake of my mental and physical health.